This is Sunwing Airlines, and today I'm going to be flying Sunwing from Toronto to Dominican. Sunwing Airlines is a Canadian low-cost airline headquartered in Toronto, Ontario. Sunwing Airlines offers scheduled and chartered flights from Canada, the United States, and destinations within the United States, Mexico, Caribbean, Central America, and South America in winter months. During the summer months, the company offers domestic service across Canada. On May 1st, 2023, WestJet announced that it had completed the acquisition of Sunwing Airlines. Now looking at traveler ratings, the vast majority of reviews are terrible. So starting off with the good reviews, we have some saying employee agony at Pearson, which I'm assuming is a 5 for crew and service. We have some saying that the experience was good, but just to bring your own food for the flight. And reviews saying amazing acceptance for the delay, as well as some saying Sunwing Airlines, good price, and is a good airline overall. And for the not-so-good reviews, we have some saying the most uncomfortable seats in the airlines industry, and that is for the same flight we're doing from Toronto to Punta Cana. And some going as far as saying that the hotel/resort they were given was terrible. There was no amenities in the room, and the butler was a joke. And Sunwing's useless freebies. Now, the reviews are pretty bad. At first, when I've seen Sunwing Airlines, I've never really thought Sunwing Airlines was a bad airline, but according to the reviews, it is. At first, I thought it was just a good low-cost carrier airline that was very popular, but lots of people are saying the airline is not really good, and the airline is pretty much a joke. Now, the only thing that does worry me is that it took me 40 minutes to only find 5 good reviews. So that's the only thing that's got me worried. But other than that, I'm not really worried. So let's go ahead and let's get heading to the airport. We were then heading up the ramp and started approaching Terminal 3. So we just got dropped off, and now let's head into the airport. So we then got to the Sunwing check-in area. Now, it was very busy there, and I didn't really have time to film, so I only got to take a picture, but it was, like I said, very busy, but we got through check-in pretty quickly. So today, I'd be flying on this 12-year-old Boeing 737-800 registered Charlie Foxtrot Yankee Sierra Delta. Now, you may notice that the Sunwing 737 is in the TUI Fly livery. And that is because Sunwing also operates 737-800s purchased from TUI Fly, and also from TUI Fly, but on a lease. So this specific 737-800 has a long operation history, operating between TUI Fly and Sunwing in its 12 years of operation. So I'm going to try to go over this aircraft's history as quickly as possible. So this guy was first delivered to Thomson Airways February 2012 as Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Delta, was then sent to Sunwing December 2015 as the same registration, and was then sent back to Thomson Airways April 2016, same registration. Then the aircraft was sent to TUI Fly Airways in October 2017 as the same registration, and was quickly then sent to Sunwing Airlines December 2017 as Charlie Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Delta. It was then sent to TUI Fly Airways May 2018 as Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Delta. Was then sent to Sunwing Airlines as Charlie Foxtrot Yankee Sierra Delta. December 2021, was then sent back to TUI Airways May 2022 as Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Delta, and was then finally sent to Sunwing once again December 2023 as Charlie Foxtrot Yankee Sierra Delta. So then we got our boarding call, so we headed over to our gate. I showed my passport and ticket, and we were on our way down the jet bridge. So we then got onto the aircraft and we kind of just shuffled down the aisle, looking for our seat. We then eventually found it and sat down. But one thing I did notice immediately was that the legroom was very tight, especially for me. So I then checked my phone and realized that our flight was delayed by around 35 minutes. We were then later updated and told that there was an error with a tablet in the flight deck. We were then finally and thankfully pushing back, and we were delayed by an hour and 20 minutes. I then got a time lapse of our taxi to the runway, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. We then decided to turn onto our runway 05. Thank you. So now we did start passing the clouds, and we were basically cloud surfing. The sky looks super nice, and the sunshine just looked amazing. Things we never get to see on the ground. We get to see the sky. It looks so pretty, and the sky just looks way much more enhanced than it did 5 minutes ago when we were on the ground back in Canada. So the captain did turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, so I decided to explore the washroom, and the washroom was pretty clean, so thumbs up for that. So as soon as I got back, the crew started serving out beverages and snacks. So I got an apple juice and a Kit Kat. So exploring the seat, we checked out the safety card, the Sunwing branded Boeing 737 safety card. And then we have the Sunwing branded air sickness bag. So I looked out the window, and as soon as I did that, we were told we were 30 minutes from descent. So I got this amazing time lapse of our descent, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
And a very warm welcome to beautiful Punta Cana. For your continued comfort and safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your hand luggage stowed until the aircraft has reached the final stop at the gate and the captain has switched off the fasten seatbelt sign. We further remind you that smoking is not permitted until you're outside of the airport and then only in a designated smoking area. Upon deplaning, kindly ensure you collect all personal belongings. Please use caution when opening the overhead storage compartments, as items may have shifted during your flight. On behalf of Captain Chris Frisch and your crew, thank you for joining us. We wish you a wonderful holiday here in Punta Cana, and we look forward to seeing you on your return flight. Thank you and good evening.
Okay guys, so we have made it down to the Dominican, and it is so beautiful here. I love when I come here each year because it looks so nice, with the palm trees, the sunset and everything. But I did get a time lapse of our taxi to the gate, so enjoy! So now that we have made it to our gate, it is now time to share my thoughts and opinion on Sunwing Airlines. So it was hard rating the airline, but after some final thoughts and decisions, I have decided to rate Sunwing as 7.5 out of 10. Now don't get me wrong, Sunwing Airlines is truly an amazing airline, but there were some major problems such as legroom, comfort, and when it came to the selection and options of food on the menu. Now, the legroom was very tight for me, and I'm very short, so for reference, I am more so 4'11", and my knees were basically pressing up against the seat in front of me. The seats on the plane were very uncomfortable and was hurting my back for the majority of the flight. And when it came to food and in-flight service, there were very low and minimal options. Now, one thing I did notice when we were stuck back at Pearson with a bunch of passengers who had already flown the airline, they have said the same thing has happened on their flight with a tablet error. Now, there obviously are pros on the airline, such as great accountability and amazing crew, as well as great pilots. There was turbulence for the vast majority of the flight, and they handled it pretty well. And the cleanness of the airline. The bathroom and the floor of the aircraft was cleaned flawlessly within only an hour. Now, if you do fly Sunwing, I would suggest you bring a neck pillow and you bring your own food for the flight. Now, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, follow my socials. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and stay healthy. Aviation Aiden, out.